Hey everybody, this is March 12th, and we are in the module from March 9th through March 15th. You guys just finished your exam, and you also have a sermon or Bible study that is due this week. I just wanted to give another quick video update and let you know what's going on. Just as a reminder, your sermon study or outline is due March 15th by 5 p.m. I also want to take a minute and just let you know what's going on in my life. I have an opportunity next week to be in a foreign country. I'll tell you more about that when we get back. I'm going to try to take some videos of where I'm going. It's going to be actually, I'm going to see some historic places that are going to be very relevant to our study of the book of Acts. I'm going to be gone all week next week, so if you email me, I'm going to have very limited email access. So if you email me, I might not be able to respond very quickly. So I just wanted you to know that. Also, I wanted to talk just briefly about, again, Acts chapter 9 through 12. You guys will remember this is the account of Cornelius and Peter. A lot is made about Christians' understanding of the law and our understanding of the Old Testament, ranging from cleanliness laws to purity laws to food laws in Numbers and Leviticus. In my own quiet time, I'm reading through book of Numbers right now, and just finished the book of Leviticus, and there's just an awful lot there, gosh, about food laws, what to do to purify yourself, what to do if you touch a dead body, what to do if you what foods to avoid, and the seriousness of the commands of remaining clean, whether it has to do with dietary laws or ceremonial purity or something like that. So it's a striking thing that Peter receives this vision to minister and to accept within the family of God this offer of grace that was primarily a Jewish mission, if you'll remember, of course, from your studies in the book of Acts thus far. I am pastoring a church in southern Alabama, and I actually there's a fairly significant group of people here who are very godly, but who argue that the ceremonial and civil and purity laws of the Old Covenant are still binding upon Christian consciences today, and that while Jesus satisfied some of the shadows of the Old Testament, like the temple, the priesthood, and so on, that the things that are not fulfilled in Christ explicitly remain binding on the Christian conscience. And so I have some very close friends who don't eat bacon or shellfish or anything like that, who still observe the Sabbath and, in fact, some of the festivals from the Old Covenant, and make a case that the New Testament does not have much to say about those particular things. You'll see some Christians make the case that the vision from the vision from God to Peter regarding Cornelius is part of the church's beginning to understand that something has shifted in the covenant of Christ. And so, just so you be aware of those arguments, I'm curious to see what you might think about that. I've already posted a forum post for this this coming week, and so I'd love for you to comment on that. But before I let you go, I want to show you a couple of resources that I have received and purchased to help me think through this debate, and I think you guys will appreciate these if you're into book reading and book buying. First one is Paul and the Law, if you can see that. And that is written by a guy named Brian Rosner. I haven't read much of it yet, but it's very good. This is another good one in the 40 Question series by Tom Schreiner. I hope this makes sense. And my phone is showing up, the words are all backwards, but maybe it's clear. Tom Schreiner's 40 Questions about the Law. It's a good handy resource. And then this is the dissertation written by Jason Meyer in the NAC Studies in Bible and Theology. It's called The End of the Law, the Mosaic Covenant in Pauline Theology. So if you're into this question about how the New Testament understands the Old Testament and how Christians understood the Old Testament in light of Christ, those are three good resources. They're readable. They're not going to take away your life. and they're good introductory works to the whole conversation. And I'll just say this: a lot of the New Testament is written as Christians are trying to understand the Old Covenant in light of Christ. In fact, a lot of the early church writings, first, second, third century, are also wrestling with the same question. So it's a big question. It's an important question, and it really influences a lot of our theology. And so I'd encourage you to spend some time thinking through this question and buy some books on this question and begin really a long study of how to understand the relationship of the covenants in light of Christ. It's a really important question, and I hope you enjoy the study. So keep going, keep plodding along, doing a great job. Call me, text me, email me if you have any questions. Again, I'll be out of the office all next week. We'll have limited internet access, but when we come back, I'm hoping I can show you some great pictures and videos of some ancient historic Christian sites. Appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.